name is Nancy. Welcome to your yoga practice today. Today we're going to try to move into the flow, but we're going to come into it from all different directions. So lucky us, we get to start laying down face up today. And remember as you go to try to follow one instruction at a time so that you don't always have to turn your head and look at the screen. I'm going to try to get you in your body in the right place at the right time where it needs to be. So go ahead and lay down face up. If you're uncomfortable with straight legs, you can bend your knees. If you want something under your head, you can put something under your head. Laying down, what I want you to do is to try to get as comfortable as possible, almost like you're coming into Shavasana. So shift your arms or shift your legs to make yourself more comfortable. And then tuck your chin. And as you lay there, just begin to notice your breath. So you're going to take a long, slow breath in and a long, slow breath out. And as you lay there, feeling your body relax into the mat, you can gently close your eyes if you're comfortable doing that. And you're just noticing all the places that your body comes in contact to the earth. Maybe your heels, your calves, part of your thighs, your glutes, maybe your shoulders, shoulder blades, hands, arms, back of head. Try drawing your right shoulder down towards the mat and then your left shoulder down towards the mat. Tucking your chin so that your nose is higher than your chin. And then just allow your breath to slow down a little bit. And on each exhale, can you relax a little bit more into the mat? On your inhale, can you feel your back ribs press into the mat? And on your exhale, can you feel your back ribs release? And on your inhale, can you feel your front ribs expand? And on your exhale, can you feel your front ribs fall? And what about your belly? On your in-breath, can you feel your belly rise? And on your out-breath, can you feel your belly fall? Take a few more breaths. And then I'm going to start adding a bit of a flow to this. So on your in-breath, bring your arms up over your head. And on your out-breath, bring your arms back down next to your hips. On your in-breath, arms up over your head. And on your out-breath, arms down next to your hips. Inhale your arms high. Exhale your arms low. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time, inhale up, and as you exhale, use both hands to bring your right knee to your chest. Extend your right leg on the mat as you bring your arms back over your head. Bring your hands and pull your left knee in towards your chest. Extend your arms over your head as you put your left leg on the mat. Exhale, right knee in, arms up, legs down, inhale. Exhale, left knee in, leg down, arms up, inhale. Exhale, right knee in, inhale up. Exhale, left knee in, inhale up. Exhale your hands down next to your hips. We're going to change it up a little bit. Spinal balance. So inhale your right arm over your head and your left leg vertical towards the ceiling. Exhale, arm down and leg down. Inhale, left arm up, right leg up. Exhale, arm down, leg down. Inhale, right arm up, left leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm up, right leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. And then down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And then down. Take a breath in and a breath out. Now we're going to put all of that together. Apanasana flow. So inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, both hands, pull your right knee to your chest. Inhale your right leg straight to the ceiling, arms over your head, and exhale your arms down and your leg down. Inhale both arms over your head. Exhale, left knee into chest, give it a squeeze. Inhale, left leg vertical to the ceiling, arms over your head. Exhale, arms down, leg down. Inhale, arms over your head. Exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale, right leg up, arms up. Exhale, leg down, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Inhale, arms up, left leg up. Lower them down. Inhale, arms up, right knee to chest. Leg up, arms up, lower down. Arms up, left knee into chest. Leg up, arms up, lower down. Now do 2 more full sets of your own, and it's okay if you get off the rhythm. You're doing 2 more sets of your own. And when you're finished, you can bring your knees to your chest. Oh, you can bring your knees to your chest, rock if you want to, or stay in the middle. And we're going to windshield wipe from tabletop with your legs, which is 90 degrees at your knees and 90 degrees at your hips. If you have something going on with your back, you could put your feet and do the same thing from the mat. So take your arms out to the side, bring your legs into tabletop or feet on the mat, drop your knees to the right, try to keep your shoulders down. They don't have to touch, the knees don't have to touch. Inhale, center, drop your knees to the left, look to the right. Inhale, center, drop your knees right, look left. Inhale, center, drop your knees left, look right. Inhale, center, knees right, center, and knees left, center. And then drop your knees to the right and hold them there. And you can use your blocks if you choose to, if you want to block under your knee or between your knees. And you're going to try to open your heart, arms out from your shoulders, and hold yourself there. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring your knees back to center. And you're going to drop your knees left if you want that block or pillow. You could use a pillow, something from your home, to put underneath your left knee. You can do that, holding your arms open for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees back to center. If you have a block between them, take the block out. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Tuck your chin. And you can roll onto your side and push yourself up with your hands or your arms, or you can take your hands under your thighs and rock yourself up. Just coming into an easy pose. Crossing your legs if you want. If it's too tight, sit up on a blanket or a towel. Draw your right shoulder back and draw your left shoulder back. Easy twist from easy pose. Left hand on right knee, straighten your right arm. That's going to hold your posture upright. So you're twisting to the right through the abdomen, the ribs, the chest, and the shoulders. And then bringing yourself back to center. And then you're going to take right hand to left knee, twist towards the left from your abdomen, ribs, chest, and shoulders. Bringing yourself back to center, left arm high, right arm low, side bend, keep both of your sit bones down. Try to get long through your left side body. If you want to move your hand out further, your right hand, you can do that. Relax your left shoulder. And then slowly come back up. You're going to bring your right arm high, side bend left. If you want to move that left arm out further, you can do that. Relax your right shoulder. And then slowly bring yourself upright. Take your legs out in front as wide as your mat. Activate your feet so you're flexing your toes. If you can spread your toes or wiggle them, do that. Hands are on your hips and draw your elbows back. Getting your posture upright, opening your chest, opening the front of your shoulders. Just hinge at the hips and lean forward. So you're trying to gaze somewhere out in front of you on the floor, diagonally, and just notice where in your body you're lengthening. Heart is still open, elbows are still back. If you think you can keep your heart open and move your hands down your legs, give that a try. Can you sink any further? Bringing your chest towards the floor. And then slowly walk your hands up. Bring your legs together. You're going to come into tabletop. So you're on all fours here. Hips are over your knees. Hands are down from your shoulders unless you need to adjust for wrist or shoulders, either forward or more out. Coming right into your cat-cow. Inhale your heart forward, your gaze forward. Drop your belly to the floor. Exhale, round your back up. Drop your head and your gaze toward your thighs. Inhaling, heart forward, gaze forward. And then exhaling, round your back up. Keep this movement to your breath. And notice, how many places does this movement touch your body? Lengthen your body, strengthen your body. Even your body out. Help with your breath. Try 2 more complete breaths of your own. When you're finished your 2 breaths, hold yourself in your tabletop. Now from your tabletop, put your elbows down on the mat. From your shoulders, your forearms are on the mat, palms facing flat down. Curl your toes under, lift your knees, and try to push your hips high and back. You could try walking your feet in a little bit in your dolphin pose. So try to keep your chest open, your heart open. Pushing down through your heels, they do not have to touch. And then lower your hips down, extend your right leg, toes curled under. Extend your left leg on the mat, toes curled under. You're in a forearm plank. From there, put your hips down and the tops of your feet down, coming into a Sphinx pose. Now, Sphinx pose is good for warming up the low to middle back. It's a good heart opener, chest opener. And if you dig your elbows into the mat and isometrically pull them back, then you can get the front line of your body open. You're just holding yourself there. Now take a breath in here, and as you exhale, lower your chest, put your hands on either side of your chest. Curl your toes under, You can keep your knees down. We're going to go to down dog. So you can press your hands into the mat, straighten your shoulders. You can keep your knees down if you want, or you can roll over your toes. So come into your downward dog. You're trying to press your palms flat, heels down as best you can. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. So we're going to step through. If you want to step through from tabletop, you can follow these same cues. All right? So, on the in-breath, lift your right leg, bend your knee, flex your foot, step through towards your right thumb. Use your blocks on either side of your front foot if you want to. Hold yourself there, left hip open, heart forward, gaze forward. Find your breath. Take a breath in, step back into your plank. Inhale to your plank, exhale to your down dog. A breath in here, and a breath out. On the in-breath, your left leg goes high, bend your knee, flex your foot, a big step forward towards your left thumb. You can take 2 or 3 steps or pull your ankle, whatever you need to do. You're going to try to drop your right hip. Heart forward, gaze forward. Just let that hip settle in. Now rolling off your back toe, try stepping forward and coming into a fold. If you want to use a block, you can. You're trying to keep your spine long as you can. Drop the top of your head. If you need to soften your knees, do it. Flatten your back, look down, lengthening your elbows, long spine. You can put your hands on your shins if you want to, or on the block. On your next out breath, forward fold, drop the top of your head, chest towards your thighs, and then a big circle. Sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, and bring your hands over your heart center. Take a breath in here, and a breath out. Now extend your fingertips down, right shoulder back, left shoulder back, heart is open, shoulder blades retracted, holding in your mountain pose. Being still, finding stillness. And lifting your heels, come up on your toes, the ball mound of your feet. Feel your calves, your ankles, your foot. And then slowly lower down. Feet are flat. Lift your toes, spread your toes. And then toes down. Inhale your right arm high, or left arm high. Right hand on your thigh, and side bend right. Get the space between your rib bones opened up a little bit. Pull yourself back up to center, your left arm down, your right arm high, and let's go the other way. Come back up to center, hands in mountain pose. As you go into poses, you don't need to overgo into a pose. Go into a pose where your body is at today, what's available in your body today, because that's good enough. And that's the way you learn and you make progress. So you're going to do what feels right in your body at the moment that you're doing the pose. You're not comparing yourself to anybody else. Your body is good enough starting from right where you are. Now inhale, sweep your arms up high and bring your hands over your heart center. Tap your right toe back. So you're going to be putting your weight in your left leg, foot, ankle. And then you're going to try to forward fold over your left leg. You can reach down for your thigh your shin, the mat, a block, and you're going to lift your right leg up. So you're coming into a standing forward split. Since you're forward folding over your left leg, try dropping the top of your head. Now here's options. You can keep your back toe, your right toe down on the floor. You could bring your hands closer to your foot. You could try to touch your ankle with one hand or the other hand. Or if you want to try to hold your ankle with your hands, you could do that. Take a breath in here, and then as you exhale, bring your feet together, forward fold. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale and fold and step your right foot back, toes curled under, bend your front knee. All right, inhale your left arm high. Exhale your left hand down. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale right hand down. Now catch your body. You can put your back knee down if you want to for this. Sweep your arms back and down. Inhale, high lunge. Heart is open. Fingertips high. Pressing down through your feet. Lift your back leg a little. Front knee is over your ankle. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, hands on either side of your front foot. You're going to roll off that back foot and step forward and fold. Come into a long spine, flatten your back, look down. Exhale and fold. And then a big circle, sweeping your arms all the way up to the sky. And bring your hands over your heart center. Take 3 breaths. And then you're going to tap your left toe back. You're going to try to forward fold over your right leg. You can bring your hands to your thigh, your shin, the mat, a block, and then lift your left leg. And since you're in a fold, you're trying to bring your chest towards your right thigh and drop your head. Holding in your standing forward split. You can stay there. You can keep your left toe tapped down if you want. You can move your hands closer to your right foot. You can try to touch your right ankle with one hand or the other, or you can hold that ankle. Find your breath, and then step together, forward fold. Come into a long spine. Exhale and fold and step your left leg back. Good, front knee over your ankle. Drop your left hip. Use your blocks if you want to. It would look like this. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, hand down. Sweep your arms back and down. Put your back knee down if you want to. Inhale, high lunge. Heart is open. Knee is over your ankle in the front. Try lifting the back leg a little bit. Shoulder blades across your back. Find your breath, stability. And then as you exhale, hands on either side of your front foot. You're going to rock off that back foot and step forward and fold. Come into a long spine. Exhale and fold. And then a big circle. Sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale your hands over your heart center. Take a breath in here. And a breath out. 2 more. Now a breath in, and as you exhale, a big step back with your right foot. Turn your right toes towards the long edge of your mat, and then turn your left toes towards the long edge of your mat. Get yourself situated here. Not a baby step, a big step. And then you're going to turn your toes and your knees towards the corners of your mat. Ears, shoulders, hips stay lined up. Bend at your knees. You're trying to avoid rolling in with your knees or your feet. Trying to stay upright and open. A little lower if you can. Feel your feet firmly pressed into the earth. Bring your arms parallel to the earth. Bring your arms high to the sky. Bring your hands over your heart center. Slowly start to straighten your knees. Turn your toes, 10 toes, towards the long edge of your mat again. Hands on your hips, draw your elbows back, opening your chest, your heart, the front of your shoulders, hinging only at your hips. Lead with your chest. You're trying to bring your chest down close to your thighs, wide standing forward fold. You can bring your hands to your thighs, your shins, your ankles. Drop the top of your head. Try to relax the back of your neck. And find your breath here. Soften your knees if you need to. Release your hands to the mat if you need to, or a block. Then bring your hands to your hips, pull your belly in. Slowly come up, come up, come up, come up. Good. Turn your left toes to the front of the mat. Take a medium step in, and then step together. So you are at the front of your mat with your hands over your heart. Take your right leg over your left. You're going to either cross your leg and tap down, cross your leg, or wrap your leg. So you try which one you want. Toe down, leg crossed, leg wrapped. Arms out to the side. Right arm down, left arm high. Come back to center. Right arm high, left arm low. Back to center. Right arm under left, touch your shoulders. Walk your fingertips a little closer together. Lift your elbows. Either stay here at your shoulders or come into your forearms. Holding in your eagle pose for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your arms, relax your legs. We're going to go into that other side. Hands over heart. Take your left leg over your right. Tap your toe, cross it, or wrap it. Arms out, parallel to the earth. Left arm down, right arm high. Back to center, soaring like an eagle, right? Have you ever seen them up in the sky? They're beautiful. Come back to center, then left arm under right and touch your shoulders. You can stay here, lift your elbows, or come into your forearms. Hold your eagle pose for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then release your arms, release your legs. Shake out if you need to. You can always take the time to get yourself more comfortable. Bring your hands over your heart. Come to the front of your mat if you're not there. Sweep your arms up. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees if you want to. Come into a long spine. Exhale and fold and take your right foot back, your left foot back. You're in your plank. Inhale to your plank and exhale to your down dog. Resymmetricalizing, that's probably not a word, right? The down dog is a symmetrical pose, getting both sides to be the same, even though they're not just the same, but working them the same as much as you can. Then bring your knees down, cross your ankles, walk your hands back to your knees, roll over your ankles, extend your legs out in front. So you can scoot down on your mat, that's another technical term, scooting. Sitting upright, engage your core, and you're going to try to lay down. If your back feels tight, bend your knees, lift your hips a little bit, and then lower them back down. Extending your legs long again. Bring your right knee into your chest and give it a squeeze. And then make some circles holding your knee so your knee isn't free-forming it. You're making some circles to the right. If you think about what your hip joint looks like, the leg in the hip joint, what motion this is doing, and then reverse your circle. Put something under your head if you want. Your chin should be lower than your nose. And then using your hands under your thigh or a strap around your thigh, straighten your leg to the ceiling and point and flex your ankle and your toes. And then rotating your ankle in one way and rotating in the other. Bend your knee, put your foot down, and lengthen your leg on the mat next to your left leg. Bend your left knee into your chest, hold it with both hands, and make some circles to the left with your knee. And then you're going to reverse those circles. Come back to center, extend your left leg towards the ceiling, hold that left thigh with your hands or with a strap. And you can point and flex your ankle and your toes. Rotate your ankle in one direction, and then in the other direction. When you're ready, bending your knee, put your foot down on the mat, lengthen your left leg next to your right leg. Bending both knees, feet on your mat, pull your knees to your chest. We're not trying to train your back to be flat. We're just trying to notice if there's any tension in your back. And if there is, trying to release it. And then you can put your feet on the mat again, extend your legs long, let your feet fall open. Then turn your palms to the sky. It's going to open your lungs, your heart, your chest. And then lift your shoulders enough to where your shoulder blades are flattened. And prepare for your Shavasana, which means you're trying to get into your most comfortable lying posture. So you can move your arms or your legs, make a shift, put something under your head. If you want something under your knees, do that. If you want your knees to be bent in constructive rest, you could try that. But you're just going to notice all the places in your body that come in contact with the earth. Feel your groundedness. Breathe in calmness, and then as you breathe out, relax a little bit more. Always going back to the beginning, back to the breath. Let your breath feel natural. Notice how your breath feels after a yoga pose or after a yoga practice. Softening your jaw, even if you need to move it around. Soften your tongue. Relax your eyes. You can gaze downward or close your eyes. Smooth out your forehead. If you have any worries associated with your neck, your shoulders, your head, your forehead, try to let those go for a moment. Just letting your body relax and restore. If your thoughts start to wander, bring them back to your breath. Noticing how your breath feels coming into your body, and noticing how your breath feels leaving your body. Bringing your awareness back to your breath, and your awareness to the space or the moment that surrounds you. The energy, what does it feel like? You can move your fingers or toes, something small. Just try something, moving something small. If your body wants to get long, you can bring your arms over your head, or not, you choose. If you feel like your neck needs to move, you can turn your head side to side. And then when you're ready, bending your knees, putting your feet on the mat. Go slow so you don't lose the benefit of your rest. And then rolling onto your right side. If the left side feels better, do that. And then use your hands and your arms to push yourself back up to a comfortable seat. When you're in your comfortable seat, bring your hands over your heart center. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming and sharing your practice today. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. You have that choice.